What's going on out there in TikTok land? Come on. I was messing around. I had my bass out. My old Getty Rickenbacker that I got here. Got you, Getty Lee. Come on. My signals are coming on strong to your permanent waves. I like to get the funk on, you know that. I take requests, sure. Shaquille O'Neal, come on. I like those big sliding bass notes. Just like when I get on your mother's G-string. Kind of like that. Makes the same sound out of her. Zombie by the Cranberries. Zombie. I don't know you had it. Hero. Zombie. Zombie. I don't know how to play that song. I never played no Cranberries. Had a little cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving a couple times. That's what I like to do. These two fingers. Come on. That's what it's all about. These two fingers are legendary. I can't even show them on the... I can't show them. That's why my bass is slung so low. Like Elvis Presley. Back when he's first on television. Elvis Presley, they couldn't show him from the waist down. They can't show my fingers. I somehow have to turn around sometimes in concert. Just my female fans don't, get too excited. Y'all know I play all the bass guitar on my music, my function music. I got 9 albums out streaming all over the place. You guys are missing out, or are you? I'm having fun, man. Yeah, I like to rock out. What's it to you? Oh, I like to rock out with my bass side. That's right. Come on. You jam out with your clam out. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know how low you dangle your clam. The clam draggers and the people like that, they kind of drag themselves around. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm playing the bass, man. Woohoo! It's like being on a roller coaster ride, you know? You know I like the disco strut. That's right. I know. Come on. I got my roots. You got your roots. I got my roots. Deep like a tree. What kind of a tree? I don't know what kind of tree you want. Sure, I'll play it. What song? Marvin Whitney. Come on. I like that stuff. Come on. Ain't got no pick. Come on. I'm a finger man. I'm famous for fingering. I ain't the only one, am I? Am I the only one that's famous for fingering out there, or some other people do it too? Sturgill Simpson, he can't do what I do, and I don't want to do what he does. What you gonna do about it? If you want me my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Come on. I Spice Girled you right there. I'm giving you everything, all that joy can bring, this I swear. And all that I want from you is to promise you'll do Beau Nair. Oh, come on, you'll do Beau Nair. I love playing the bass. There's something so deep about it. Makes your sphincter rattle. Which one? Ha! Bet you knew that. Some people refer to a sphincter when in reality there are many sphincters. Some voluntary and some involuntary, depending on when I tickle you. Oh, man! I'm just messing around. Do you play 6-string at all? I play some guitar, sure. I mean, the 4 strings on the bass or 6 strings on the guitar. But I don't play no bass with more than 4 strings. I consider that a sacrilege. There's some cool 5-string players out there. I mean, Mike Gordon's a guy that I bow at the feet of. But for me, I've done a little drop D. I'm dropping a little D right now. What? Come on, tap in. I was talking earlier today about how 3 words gonna make a big difference in your life. Flip the switch. Flip the switch! That's right. Light it up, turn it on, stick it out there, and get on with your day. Turn the power on when it's go time. Policeman, the fireman, what, the who, and the what? No, I don't let anybody in on my lives anymore ever since that guy came in from, remember that? Was that crazy? You guys were there. Oh, man. 'Come on. What happened? What happened to you? What happened to you, dude? I'll do a little Bee Gee kind of thing. Very good. A little red barchetta on your sweet Pinocha. Come on. What you say about my company is you're in it. Are you in it to win it, though? Ooh. Are you getting a feeling that I'm getting? I'm getting a feeling right here, too. I'm just showing you enough to let you know I got a little more to give you. You know that. You can't just have it all. Come on. Shaquille O'Neal wants it all. You can't have it all, man. Okay, you can have it all. You can't have, I will give you it all. But you can look, but you can't touch. But your mother, I love so much. $110% every time. Come on, you know I always give you 110er. I'm like the sauce on your barbecue. You're all dry without me. Come on, these two fingers right here. So tell me what's going on out there in the world. You got something happening? Come on. Tell it to me. Drop it in the comments there. Let me see what's going on in your area of the world. What's the best thing that happened to you so far today besides this particular live video podcast? What am I doing? What kind of a cast is this? Is it a podcast? Are you looking at my pod? Woo! Check out my pod. Yeah. I got a pod. It's called my bod. What? Invite you to a hanky-panky barbecue? What kind of hanky-panky you talking about? I like to keep my hanky kind of clean, but depending on your panky, we might be able to work something out. You know what I mean? TikTok appropriate. Gonna play Parcheesi. Maybe a little Dungeons and Dragons. Throw down the gelatinous cube on a 12-sided die. Woo! I'm just messing around on you. Come on. I can mess around with you. You can take a joke. Difference between a joke and I can't even tell that joke on here. Come on. Look, I'm kind of a saucy man trying to keep clean. Because I know there's a lot of young folk on here. I want you to at least see how the bass can be mastered and then let loose like a magic wand. It's the fingers and the mind and the everything, but you got to soak it in and then you got to let it out and flip that switch. That's what I'm talking about. That's why everybody in the house gonna get that funky booty feeling. Woo! That's what it's about. You ain't got the bass, it ain't in your face. That's what I'm saying. Give it a little kiss after that. You gonna need it. That's just a warm-up. This is just kind of like the foreplay. But keep in mind, I play all the notes I want to stand alone, but once I lock into a song, I'm serving the song. That's what it takes. You gonna be anybody out there a musician or trying to be a musician? You serve the song. When you stand around and play with yourself, it's all ego. You can let it all out and have a lot of fun, Bill Booty Dickens. Come on. You gonna play in a band? You might have to carve off some of your ornate embellishments and just sit it down to the... There's a time to be mellow and a time to rage, Mike Stewart. Sometimes in what we call love making, it's a very general umbrella term. There's a time to just take it mellow, just chill out. There's also a time when, how shall we say, you drill for oil out there in the desert where it's dry. Maybe you drill where it's wet and you find something different. Are you dancing out there? We having some fun yet? Oh, you're part of my entourage. Well, nice to see you. Come on in. I like the word posse, you know? A posse is kind of old school, like we're riding out, or roping them up, hog tying your sister, something like that. Or maybe that was what happened last night. I don't know. I heard some squealing, and I got a feeling things were getting crazy. I heard a howling outside my door. I think it was your granny and she was coming back for more. Ooh. little nipple there. Let me cover her up. TikTok, man. I ain't gonna show stuff like this. No, I don't do an OnlyFans. You're my OnlyFans. I don't do OnlyFans. I'm not a pornographic. Or am I? I don't know. I think right here I'm keeping it on the decent level for you people. Come on. We're decent folk out here on the TikTok land, right? What's that? You think they're going to ban it? They ain't going to ban it. They just want to divest the Chinese government from being involved in it. They can do that and set up an American corporation, move on with their lives, and everybody can take their talk all day long. Woo! I put the meat in the meet and greet. Am I bi? I ain't. It's a two-sided coin. I am a sex symbol to a lot of people on both sides of the aisle and right up the middle of the aisle. But the way I swing is I find a Jane to my Tarzan with my vine. Tarzan has his vine and is feeling fine. And I got a monkey named Cheetah. Woo! Yeah, I prefer the company of a woman. Maybe your mother. Come on, man. Take her out to tea. And maybe T and A and little D. Tad. We're going to have the whole evening. And I ain't talking about the fat guy playing grunge music from Seattle in 1991 kind of Tad. Okay, come on. With your mother love bone. Mother love bone. Mama, Papa talking to me. Jimi Hendrix, Seattle artist. Chords don't sound too good on the bass, do they? It's not my thing. I like plucking it. Every time I go for a chord, I'm like, leave it up for the six stringers over there. They can play some chords, all right? Am I blessed? I'm blessed. Blessed to know you. See you out there in TikTok land. Come on, TikTok land. Just walking around, man. Walking around the neighborhood. I'm bringing you entertainment is what I'm bringing you. Yeah, I'm bringing you a little of that too. I can't say it. You can type it. Oh, you type it. I'll read it, internalize it, and bring it out on the bass. That's right. Woo. So, y'all see me on the Hustle Season podcast? That was a lot of fun. Talked about a lot of cool stuff. Anybody out there got a podcast and they want an unhinged guest to talk about random stuff? I'm your man. Come on. Invite me to a podcast, and I will cast the pod with you. Break the bread, cast the pod, and funk the bass. Oh, got another little nip slip there. I'm a guy. What am I worried about? Men can go on the beach all day long. If their nip's hanging out, a woman gets a little nip slip up, $50 ticket, going to Alabama. You got to have somebody's baby. Good luck. How? Can I ask you a question? Because it doesn't make sense to me. How is it that we want to restrict the ability of a 12-year-old girl to check out a book from the library, but we think she could be a mother to a baby that she is forced to bear and carry? Where does responsibility come in? All I know is I'm against hypocrisy. That's my big thing out there in the world. You might have... I saw you there. You might have noticed that, though. I'm against hypocrisy. Funk music, yes. Hypocrisy, no. So when I see something super hypocritical, I'm bound to not scratch my head, but won't talk about it with you people. Sticky goo-goo? Come on. I can't let anybody in that I don't know. I'm sorry. You seem nice, Sticky whatever you are. But last time I let 3 people in and all 3... Some guy said I had a handsome mustache. That was kind of cool, but You could just type that in. What are we talking about? Pro-life, pro-choice? Depends on what life is. If you go by Genesis, life is at the first breath. Unless you got a snorkel to stick up your vajayjay so your fetus can breathe. First breath happens after you smack his little ass when he comes yanking out of you, your baby hole, or your cesarean section. Come on, it's like the... Come on, man. Where are you getting your stuff from, all right? Pro-life means everybody who's alive currently, aside from the fetuses already out there, take care of them first. Hey, how about that? Oh, but that's socialism. Well, Jesus was a socialist. Deal with that motherfucker, scratchers. Listen, you gonna take care of people or not? You want peace or not? You want to take care of the least among you or not? You want only take care of children of a certain race or all children? Come on. Maybe the answer is not to arm fetuses and let them fight it out. Maybe the answer is to take care of people and give women choices over their own body. Bodily autonomy. What am I to say what a woman does with her body? When she can show me with interpretive dance. Come on, y'all. You don't need a pole. I believe in bodily autonomy and consent. Gentlemen, sing it. I believe in bodily autonomy for women, and I believe in consent. Don't say anything to a woman that you wouldn't want your cellmate to say to you in prison. And don't do anything to a woman that you wouldn't want your cellmate doing to you in prison. Remember when they put the toothpaste up your... What? I believe too. I believe in a world where we could respect each other. I believe in a world where we could bring back decency and shame. Imagine shame coming back. Oh, that'd be the best comeback ever. Better than Easy-O, my favorite Japanese metal band, a.k.a. Flatbacker from back in the day. Well, you're not back in the day, so you don't know. But if you happen to know Easy-O, right, Flashback, Heart Attack, Destroyer. I don't know how he's playing it, but I'd actually never played that before. It's one of the bass lines I just got to sit back and revere. Destroyer on Leather Wings. Huh, imagine that. That's a turnaround, though, Bubba. Sends you back up to it. Drags it back, like pulling back on the bow, and then gets it back up, pull it back on the bow. Come on, Beau Nair, right here. Why was she bow-legged? Bow-legged. You hanging out with Beau Nair. Maybe I was dressed up like a pony. My little pony. I was dressed up like a little pony. And a little saddle hat I had on my back. And she rode me like a pony. She ate me like bologna. I was feeling kind of S-T-O-N-E-Y. Can you spell? What do you smell? All right, enough of that. I do like to make up songs. You know I do. Hey, man, I'm a musical person. It flows out of me. Mozart said I make music as a sow piddles. I kind of make music like a bull honks his horn. What am I trying to use a euphemism for? You guys are on TikTok. You know what's up. I got no relation to him. No, I never saw her. Definitely purple. Come on, y'all. You can talk to me. I'm right here. Like I'm live. I know I'm playing the bass and I kind of drift off into dreamland now and then, but that's part of my natural style. Ooh, yeah. Feels real good. That was for Ronnie James Dio. God of Thunder and Rock and Roll. Brings out the thunder. And drop it in your hole. I got a thunder and rock and roll. Come on. Oh, do a little jazz kiss. Oh, I'll give you a little jazz kiss. We have a little jazz time together. On Jazz Sunday. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want. Well, I'm just so enjoying seeing all your comments and stuff like this here. I feel bad because people here could be legitimate, cool people. Come on, let me in. Let me join your thing. Let me come in as a guest. And I feel like I should take a chance here. Maybe I don't know. I'm a little afraid. I got a little burned last time. I let people on. So this is what I want you to do. Trust me here, okay? Send me a little direct message. Let me know who you are. Let me check you out. In a little bit. I got some things I got to do here. Let me check you out. And then if I see you're somebody I can work with here, I'm going to let you on next time we come on. I'll send you a little time we can get together. And we'll get on. And we'll make it something happening. Yeah. But you got to be cool. What does that mean, be cool? Kind would help. You got to be cool to be kind and right. Come on, Nick Low. Take it high and low, Nick Gilder, hot child in the city. I'll check out if you're the hot child in the city, and we'll get on and do the nitty gritty like the Dirt Band. Holy diver, what is going on? Well, Patty, James, I see you there. Appreciate you giving you the piece. Send me some stuff. Let me see you strut your stuff. Let me see you strut your stuff. Come on and strut your stuff. I can't get enough. Come on, man. Say no. Tapping going on the bass. Billy Sheehan, he could do that. Sure, Billy can do that. Billy can do anything. 2 fools a minute. It's cool stuff, man. I know you're looking. What do I feel is the best song on Skyscraper? Hina. Underrated classic from the Dave Lee Roth catalog after Van Halen. The Hina. Great song, and you let me know if I'm crazy or not, but maybe did the Smashing Pumpkins listen to that before they did some of their stuff on the Gish? Come on. Make my wish on the Gish. All right. It's great entertaining you. I'm just having fun. Look, here's the truth. I picked up my bass. I got to play every day. And I get inspired and I have a lot of fun. But I figured, what's more inspiring than staring you in the face and seeing what you're all about? Man, some of your comments going by. I mean, I'm not mentioning them all, but I feel like I got to give the wave. I can't just hit everybody as they go down. It's hard to do when I'm finger funking on your sister. So we can have a lot of fun. Back in 1972, your grandma used to. What? I'm just talking at my mouth, my pie hole, as my grandpappy used to call it. He used to have a couple of cool sayings. He had that saying, don't ride the fence too long or you wind up with an ass full of splinters. And I appreciate that a lot because sometimes you got to make a decision. You got to get on it. You got to commit. And We go back to flip the switch. Flip it and move on, man. You sit there too long. Splinters right up your living in the limelight. Right in your limelight. You don't want that. Beyond the gilded cage, you beyond the TP. You're going to be needing some tucks to tuck up there. What am I talking about? I'm talking about anything. No, I don't got any sponsors. If I mention any products on here, like this fine Rickenbacker bass, it's because I use it and I like it. Now, if Rickenbacker wants to send me another bass in another color, I'd play it and stuff like that, but I'm so addicted to my Getty black and white. Oh, man. You can tell I sleep with it sometimes at night. Put it next to me on the bed and I stroke it gently till I fall asleep. My baby, right here. Yeah, I've had a couple others in my time, but once I stroked her neck and felt her smooth body, I was all about it. Then when I started plucking at her G-string, I was like, this gotta be the best bass in the whole world. The head stock is par excellence, and pick up and switch and go, and all the knobs are twistables. Just a beautiful thing. Nice full sound. I got an amplifier over there. That's what you're hearing. Man, you gotta move the air. Move the cones. She got nice cones and she moved the air. I was near the dairy and I smelled her dairy air. Oh, come on, man. That's right. I was near the dairy and I smelled the dairy air. My grandpa always used to say, if you're downwind from the dairy, you might smell the dairy air. You might smell it here today. You might smell it in your hair. Would I play with a funk band? My own music is funky. You do realize that. So if I play with my band, it's a funk band. You're talking about another funk band. Well, yeah, I could do that. It'd be fun. Play some stuff. Who would I like? Well, dude, if Lenny Kravitz loses this guy, I'd dig that stuff right down. She'd Beau Nair up there grooving with Lenny Kravitz. Woo! Showing off our abs and getting all crazy on stage. I gotta let love rule, man. I'm always on the run. That's outlaw talk right there. Always on the run. My mama said. What did your mama say? You don't even want to know. If you do want to know, I'll write it down for you. And I might have to write backwards so you can only read it in the mirror. Just make it interesting. Touch my what? Oh, my strap. I got it. My hat? My what? Oh, man. Shaquille O'Neal, keep this a professional and family-friendly environment over here. We're going to keep that talk to a bare minimum. Bare minimum. Sorry, my folks is going a little crazy. I. Around. You like to mess around. That's the thing. You pay a ticket to come to the show, it's going to be all professional and stuff. This is just me hanging out with you, Pikachu, showing off my stuff. Because I think you like my stuff or you wouldn't be here. And I appreciate you being here. What's it like Jay-Z said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. And me and Jay-Z, we don't go way back. Oh, man, wouldn't that be a crazy conversation? Right? H to the is-o, Beau to the O-Nair. Jizzy, my nizzy used to go in it. I don't know. I can't even know what he's talking about now. Roaches and rats. talking about Steve Harris? Yeah. Oh, you know I love Steve Harris. You hear it a lot, my fingers going real fast, but he does that all night long. That's quite a pace to keep up. Get your forearm all, probably got to get a massage afterwards, all locked up. Oh, man, that was a great show. Yeah, really, I got to go stick my arm in a washing machine, one of them old school roller types. You know? Making up my own groove with that little triplet. Bop, 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 bop. Once you lock into that, you got the essence of the maiden groove, right? Problem is, you do that enough and every song starts to sound a bit the same. You got to change up the patterns of the chords, right? You got to change it up and move it around places. I got a lot of love for the metal, man. The metal's near and dear to my heart. Might be near and dear to your heart, too. If you're like, I don't know much about heavy metal, don't knock it till you rock it, man. Don't knock it till you rock it. That's what I'm talking about. Don't knock it till you rock it. Don't junk it till you funk it. Don't, we could probably come up with some others. Don't, I don't know. I saw him. I'm just going. I'm just having fun. Are you ticklish? Oh, man. I am a little ticklish, but I ain't going to tell you my ticklish spots. I mean, if I do that, it's going to give away the game. You need to find my ticklish spots. And I need to find yours. I bet if I turn this down to the low D, turn my amp way up, I could vibrate the sandbar down between. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your tame. I'm talking about your tame. I'm talking about your tame. But you ain't. So yeah, I'm a little ticklish, but my sensitivity is more emotional. I'm emotionally ticklish. You make me giggle every time. Are you ticklish is the question. And if so, is there a very obvious spot where you're ticklish, or is it some weird thing like behind your kneecap or in between your two big toes or whatever? You got two big toes? Oh, man, I might need to call you a tow truck. Where are you most ticklish? California. Bet you didn't see that coming. They'll never see me coming. I dated a blind girl once. She never saw me coming. But I arrived over and over again. I came over. Get your mind out of the gutter. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm gonna use a little butter on your toast. What's your blood type? Flowing through my body rather than spurting out of me. That's my type. Other things I don't mind spurting out of me. Like when I get really surprised and I spit my drink. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. I might lead you there, but I ain't gonna make you drink. It's very tricky that I lead you to the gutter. You like the what? Man, I like that too. Turns me on like a record player. Man, I got a radio once and the volume knob was stuck on full. I said, I can't turn that down. That's an old one. Oldie but a goodie, right? I keep wanting to do that, tap on it. Just a little tippy tap. Give it a little kiss. I won't go do like the Rudy Sars over you. Lick the neck. I mean, that's cool for Rudy. Anybody else. And I ain't gonna do the Eric Brittenham, Jeff LaBar over the neck, around the shoulder guitar thing. Rest in peace, Jeff LaBar. this Rickenbacker bass would probably clock me and take my hat off and knock me in the back, and I'd be unconscious on the floor. So I'm gonna leave those tricks for Cinderella. They ain't even playing anymore. It's just Tom Queefer and his band. Tom Queefer, that's right. Beau Nair in the name of. I'm just messing around with y'all. I'm having fun. Aren't you guys having fun? I knew it. I knew it every time. Hey, listen. I need to go do some stuff with this bass. Now that I'm all warmed up, I'm ready for my date tonight. Tell your mother I'll be over at 7. It's 30. Give me a little time to clean my workspace. I love y'all. Go find my records on streaming. Buy yourself a mug or a shirt at beaunair.com if you choose to support this kind of outlaw lifestyle. And if you're a musician and you want to come in on one of my casts here, send me a DM with your stuff. Let me check it out. And we'll make a plan, all right? Well, in the words of Jerry Lee Lewis, hey, ladies. I love y'all. Man, I'll see you later. As always, I'm tickled to see you.